Salaway, YouTube. 93 Monster Mike here with another LEGO creation video. This one was requested by Somekidreviews, and today it is going to be Crustacean Rex, the very first big kaiju from Godzilla the Animated Series, or Zilla the Animated Series, as I personally call it. Now, with regards to his history, Crustacean Rex is in my opinion, Zilla Jr.'s arch enemy. Even though C-Rex is a homage to Ibira, you know, the mutant lobster from Godzilla vs. the Sea Monster. But anyway, C-Rex is believed to have originated from the same place as the first Zilla, and fed primarily on these deep-sea squid that were apparently mutated and produced tar, to which he feeds on. Followed him to the surface, to Jamaica, wreaked a little bit of havoc, battled with Zilla Jr. Then, during the Monster Wars trilogy, he became controlled by the Tachyon aliens, was then sent to London and destroyed Big Ben and all that, but then freed from the Tachyon alien control, was unconscious, then brought to Site Omega, now called Monster Island, where he now lives in an enclosure with the likes of King Cobra, the Mutant Bat, and Skeetera. Then they were broken out because of Scale, which was like this animal rights act sort of thing, only for mutants and much more hardcore. But then they were brought back into their containment units, Scale defeated, and that's pretty much C-Rex's history. The pieces I mostly used for him were from the LEGO creation set, but some of the spikes here are made from the LEGO Atlantis sets. It turns out there was going to be an action figure to be released of this character back in 1998 when the animated series finally debuted, but toy line, it wasn't released because of the critical reception of the movie by which the animated series was based on. That's pretty much the main reason why I make these LEGO creations, to actually have the figure of something from my childhood, you know? Put that aside, he does have posability in the tentacles, or arms, I guess you could say, and at the hip. As for superpowers, Crustacean Rex can withstand deep sea pressure. He's amphibious. His arms are pretty darn powerful, considering they were able to topple Big Ben and be able to latch onto, be able to use his arms. And he's also able to spit tar out of his mouth to blind his opponents. With sizing, since it is made of LEGO, he does fit well with 6-inch figures, like my LEGO Zilla Jr. C-Rex is slightly smaller than Zilla Jr., so this works out pretty well. But let's see how he sizes up with King Cobra. Again, this works well. If you remember from Scale, C-Rex was like this, and King Cobra was in C-Rex's grasp while they were battling each other. So that works. Now, how about Skeetera, the mutated black salt marsh mosquito. I don't know about you, but I think I'm okay with this. Even though in some parts of the episode, Skeetera was like that small, but then grew like legitimately that big. This is okay. And one more size comparison just to show you how big he really is. Here's the 6-inch vinyl Godzilla figure. As you can see, C-Rex's spike comes up to Godzilla's upper jaw. But I have with me my tape measure, so, and what do you know? He's just under 6 inches. He's like 5.5 inches tall at the spike. Well, that's it for this video of my LEGO creation. Feel free to rate, comment, and subscribe to 93 Monster Mike. So, I'll be seeing you guys later. Wale!